Brother lads, welcome back to the Cossy Arsenal podcast. My name is Cossy. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is your Arsenal starting 11. Arsenal take on Liverpool in Philadelphia in our last game of the USA tour. And Ricardo Calafiori has a big chance of making his debut in front of the Arsenal fans in the USA. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. We're going to be diving into some of the changes to the lineup that we saw against Manchester United. Which player needs to start, which players needs to actually get some more minutes as we get closer and closer to the Premier League season. It is now exactly 17 days, actually 16 days to the Premier League, but 17 days until we can see Arsenal back in action for the Premier League in a season that Mikel Arteta has said we want 114 points. Let me know in the comment box below which players would you love to see. Should Ricardo Calafiori play, and will he play as well? Now, in my opinion, I think Mikel Arteta is not going to miss this opportunity to show off our new signing, and we will see him in this game. But I don't think he will start. I honestly don't think he should start. I think we should start with maybe Alexander Zinchenko at left back, maybe Julian Timber at left back. Anyone available could start at left back. And then in the second half, maybe 70th minute, maybe 80th minute, we could see Ricardo Calafiori. But there's a big chance that we will actually see him because for such a tour, for such a trip, the club is not just looking to play games and come back to fitness. They're also looking to make money. And one of the ways that you make money is by selling shots of new signings, showing off your new signings. Many people are going to buy more tickets, are going to buy tickets to watch this Arsenal game because of Ricardo Calafiori. Remember, Liverpool don't have any notable signings this summer, and Arsenal don't have any notable signings apart from Ricardo Calafiori. So in order for them to sell tickets, in order for them to attract people to the game, Ricardo Calafiori is going to be a major factor. So I think Ricardo Calafiori will play in his shirt number 33, and you will see him in the starting. We'll see him in the second half. Now, would I start him? I really want to see him badly. I really, really want to see him, start this game. And I'm going to include him in my starting 11. But like I said, I think there's a big possibility Mikel gives him around 20 to 15 minutes in the, in the second half. So let's get into it. Who starts for Arsenal against Liverpool? Crunchy game, very important as well. We are going from Manchester United to Liverpool. I think Liverpool are a more organized side. Yes, they do have Ancelotti as the manager. That's a little bit of a change there. But I think they're a more organized side. They are proper players and they have a proper system that you feel they would give Arsenal a much better test as compared to this ramshackled Manchester United side. So in goal, none of our big goalkeepers is back, right? So again, we are going to have to deal with Karl Hein in goal, and I think he's done well on preseason. For now, I think he's done well, unless he actually gets maybe a bad a bad game. But I think he's done very well, Karl Hein. So I'm going to go with Karl Hein in goal. I hope I get him right on my lineup selector. Must be here. Karl Hein in goal. He's played a couple of games for us against Manchester United, against Bournemouth, and also against Leyton Orient. And he's looked good so far. I think he's one of the goalkeepers that we might see represent Arsenal next season. If he doesn't leave on loan, because the feeling around his transfer or around his status at Arsenal is Arsenal want to send him out on loan. He's just 22, so they want to send him out on loan maybe 1 or 2 times, and then he can come back in and strengthen his position as a third-choice goalkeeper or even a second-choice goalkeeper at Arsenal. But against Manchester United and Bournemouth, I saw him make some decent saves. Made a mistake against Manchester United for the goal, but then he recovered very well and made some very, very crucial saves. So I'm going to say Karl Hein. I'm confident whether he's in goal or another goalkeeper, we will be able to actually play the way we want. So at my left back, guys, I want Ricardo Calafiori. He's the player I want there. And I know it might be too early, but he's the player I want there. You can see right here that he's still a Bologna player, according to most of the lineup selectors. But Ricardo Calafiori is the player I want to see at left back. I want to see him start with Gabriel Martinelli, because one of the things we've already said is this Arsenal team could use a little bit of balance on the right and also on the left. So with Ricardo Calafiori playing on the left-hand side and Ben White playing on the right-hand side, I really want to see how things change. I really want to see Arsenal start attacking on the right-hand side and then Arsenal attacking on the left-hand side as well. I want to see how it feels like. I want to see how it's going to be. I want to see Arsenal really suffocating a team on both ends. You close down Saka and Ben White. We open up Martinelli and Calafiori. You close down Martinelli and Calafiori. We open up Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard in the middle. It's going to be a very interesting season. It's going to be a very interesting Arsenal setup. So Calafiori at left back, it might be a little bit too early, but I would love to see him there. Now, alongside him, Heaven has played a lot of games, but I would say maybe Jakub Kiwior. Kiwior missed a penalty the other time. It was wild, like really wild. But I would love to see Kiwior. But I also think that the reason as to why Jakub Kiwior is not playing a lot of minutes for Arsenal is the manager is trying to make sure he doesn't pick up injuries. But this is a good Liverpool side. This is a proper Liverpool side. We are going to play against Mo Salah. We're going to play against is Luis Diaz back? Probably not. Probably not. We're going to play against the best of the best, right? So you've got to bring out your best defense. So Kiwior over Heaven, in my opinion, would be much better. Then Timber has played at centre back. I want to know your thoughts about Timber at centre back because for me, he has been all right. He's been okay. So I'm going to go with Yorin Timber at centre back. And then at right back, obviously, it's Ben White. That is the back four I would love to see Mikel Arteta put out there as we go into the game against Liverpool. So Ben White is my right back. This team should be able to keep a clean sheet against any team out there. This team should be able to generate enough support for the midfield and the attack through Ricardo Calafiori and Benjamin White. I'm not even scared about playing any of them. Now, into the midfield, we have seen a few youngsters give us some very good games. Ethan Nwaneri has been brilliant. I think Salah Eddin has been very brilliant as well. But for this game, I think Partey comes back into the starting 11. I don't know, Mikel Arteta really wants Partey to be fit for the season. And I also want him to be fit for the season, right? So Partey in midfield against Liverpool makes a lot of sense. Odegaard starting as well in midfield. We know that he didn't start the other game against Manchester United. Did he start against Manchester United? He did start against Manchester United. He did. He didn't start the Bournemouth game, I think. So Odegaard, Partey, and I think we go with Nwaneri, right? I think we go with Ethan Nwaneri because Nwaneri, I have a feeling he's going to be an important player. Yeah, we don't have Nwaneri in the lineup selector, do we? No, we don't have. So there is no Ethan Nwaneri in the lineup selector, but I would really want to see him in this game. He's the other player that I would select for our midfield. So I'm not going to select anyone here. This position is for Ethan Nwaneri. He's probably a young player, not a Premier League player. That's why he's not been included into the options. On the left-hand side, I want to see Gabriel Martinelli. I want to see Martinelli on the left-hand side. And the reason that's why I want to see Gabriel Martinelli on the left-hand side is I think Gabriel Martinelli has got a very good chance of showing us what he's all about with a player like Ricardo Calafiori, in the lineup. So I want to see Gabriel Martinelli. I want to see Havertz as well come back into the starting 11. Havertz is back. He played in the other game, and then I would also love to see Jesus. I mean, Fabio Vieira is a big shout, isn't he? Fabio Vieira is a big shout. But I would love to see Gabriel Jesus with Kai Havertz up top and Gabriel Martinelli. So I would love to see Gabriel Jesus right on the right-hand side because we don't have Saka yet. Saka will be back, I think, for the 2 games that we'll play back in the UK. Alternatively, if we don't get to see Ethan Nwaneri, we might see Fabio Vieira. So we might see Fabio Vieira in this left half space, and I would love to see him there. Really, I would love to see what he can offer in that left half space as well. But I think it's going to be Ethan Nwaneri. So that I think that's how Arsenal could line up against Liverpool tonight. Karl Hein in goal, Ricardo Calafiori, Jakub Kiwior, Yorin Timber, Benjamin White, Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey, Fabio Vieira or Ethan Neri, Gabriel Martinelli, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Jesus. Now, this is not going to be an easy game for us. Liverpool play a style that is a little bit more intimidating as compared to Manchester United. I think Man United under Erik ten Hag, they're still trying to get their squad together. And again, you saw it when we played them in the last game. I think it was on Wednesday or Thursday. When we played against them, much of their game was about, kind of trying to stop Arsenal. And that's because they don't have a lot of quality in midfield. They're still trying to build their team. With Liverpool, we are talking about a team that is already built. Arne Slot is coming in to inherit a team that has been built very well by, by Jurgen Klopp. So the likes of Dominic Szoboszlai, that, are already back from their international duties. And a couple of players are also back from their international duties as well. So we're going to play a much better, much more quality Liverpool side. A team that's going to look to be on the ball, dominate possession, and dominate the game as compared to Manchester United. So some of the things that I expect in this game: one, I expect goals. That is the first thing I expect. I expect goals. I expect Liverpool to play an open game. We will score, we'll get our chances, but then they will score as well, and they'll get their chances as well. I don't think Arne Slot is going to come to sit back against Arsenal and Mikel Arteta in pre-season, and I don't think Arsenal are going to sit back and wait for Arne Slot to attack, and then we counter in pre-season. It's a game of, trying to see where you are. It's a game of measuring your squad, the weight of your squad and the quality of your squad. So if you see a scoreline like 3-2, maybe 3-1, I won't be shocked, and don't be shocked as well. I think it's going to be, an open game. We are going to see Arne Slot for again with Liverpool for the first time, and we're going to play them, for the first time under a new manager. And with new managers, you expect surprises. You expect changes. With Arsenal, if you're going to play Arsenal and you are maybe Liverpool, Man United, Bournemouth, you know what to expect from Mikel Arteta. He's the manager that loves to be in possession. He tries to make the game a little bit physical, and we always make sure that set pieces are one of our strengths. But for Arne Slot, yes, we have seen him at Feyenoord, but we don't know what he's planning to do with this Liverpool side. We don't know what's going to happen when he takes over Liverpool. So it's going to be a different experience, a new experience, and that's why I'm very excited for this game. Honestly, Liverpool, yeah, I would love to play them in preseason. It's a big team. But the reason that's why I'm very excited for this game is because they have a new manager that we know nothing about. So everyone is really scratching their heads. What is Arne Slot really about? What is he going to set up like? How exactly are we going to, counter Liverpool and things like that? So it's going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be one where Arsenal have to be on top, on top of their game, because we don't know what's going to come our way. We don't know what to expect as we take on Liverpool. My starting 11, I believe it's a little bit fair and it's enough to take on Liverpool. The midfield is okay. I think you have two attacking players in Odegaard and Fabio Vieira. You have Thomas Partey who can take care of that, the defensive business in the midfield. Then on the attack, you have Kai Havertz, who's a very good presser. Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus are very good at running and taking on players 1v1. And then you have the likes of Ricardo Calafiori and Julian Timber coming in to bolster that defense. I'm still going to say my prediction. I'm still going to say Arsenal win this one. Like, we are so used to winning preseason games, it doesn't even come to my mind that Arsenal don't win a preseason game. So I'm going to say Arsenal still win this game. I think will be a little bit too much for a Liverpool side that need to adapt to Arne Slot. So maybe Arsenal 3, Liverpool 2. I can see it be an entertaining game. I can see a couple of youngsters, again, feature in this one. I won't be surprised, like I said, if Neri starts. I won't be surprised if Heaven starts at left back. I won't be surprised if we get to see, Salah Eddin start as well in that game. I won't be surprised. It's a game where we're going to see a couple of changes, managers trying this and out, this and that out, and it's going to be quite very, very interesting. So let me know what you think about this game in the comment box below. Ricardo Calafiori is the main topic with Arne Slot. Arne Slot making his debut in the Arsenal-Liverpool fixture. Calafiori could make his debut for Arsenal generally, but also he could make his debut for the Arsenal-Liverpool fixture as well. And what I expected, what are you expecting? What are you excited about? What is the, what is that one thing that you feel, this is what I want to see in this game? In the comment box below. I'll be live at 5, I'll be live at 7, and also at 10. Almost every single day. So make sure you do check out my live streams during that time. And I'll see you right in the next one. Blessed.